Traveling down one Missouri highway could affect your wallet. You have a voice.
Super Bowl Sunday, not everyone had a chance to sit back and watch the game.
And all eyes on the Midwest. The GOP presidential race continues to heat up as Missouri's primary is just days away. KOMU 8 News at 9 starts now.
From Studio 8A, coverage you can count on. This is KOMU 8 News at 9 on the CW.
A controversial proposal to improve I-70 is awaiting your input. Good evening, I'm Alexander Stone.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. Two Columbia Democrats will hold a public forum tomorrow night to talk about turning I-70 into a toll road. KOMU 8 to Danny Spiewak joins us live. Well, businesses in downtown Columbia stayed busy this weekend with lots of sports fans looking for a place to eat and watch the game. Restaurants and bars filled up with fans cheering on the Tigers against KU last night, and it was a quick turnaround before they did it all again today for the Super Bowl.
It's been like nonstop since like Friday with all the KU people in town and Mizzou fans, and now we're getting ready for a Super Bowl party at 4 today, so it's been a fun and busy weekend.
A lot of the employees understand that they have to stay late and work long hours, so we get really busy, both pizza-wise and at the bar.
Businesses downtown said the crazy weekend was just what they expected, and most had prepared with extra inventory and staff on hand. Mitt Romney now has 3 wins in the presidential primary season, and he's looking like the man to beat. But his fellow Republicans aren't giving up, and they're fighting to find other roads to the nomination. Brian Moore has that story from Washington.
Brian Moore, NBC News, Washington.
Missouri's primary takes place this Tuesday. Cruise control and cabin fever.
After last month's cruise liner disaster, see how some cruise ships may have another cause for concern.
And how one website made a Super Bowl super oops.
So that jet stream's going to take a big dip and bring all that cold Canadian air down.
Well, you knew it was going to happen at some point.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
My favorite Girl Scout cookie? It's the peanut butter ones. Are they Do-si-dos? Do-si-dos? I don't know. They might have a new name for it now.
Those are good.
Okay.
Do-si-dos, peanut butter ones. Speaking of the Girl Scouts, they're used to selling those delicious cookies for cash.
Right. Now modern technology is changing the way you can buy your Thin Mints or whatever's your favorite.
Who knew?
That's next. Music therapy can heal all sorts of patients with a variety of conditions.
It can be an incredible transformation that you have to see to believe. Michelle Budin has more. Last month's shipwreck disaster of the Costa Concordia has led to calls for a review of the cruise traffic in one of Italy's major ports. The Costa Concordia incident sparked UNESCO, the United Nations cultural organization, to ask the Italian government to block access of large cruise ships to Venice. The organization says the large ships cause water tides that erode buildings and pollute waterways. Conservationists say the large amount of cruise ship traffic may also be causing damage to Venice's delicate infrastructure. Each cruise ship entering the lagoon must be guided by 2 tugboats and have 2 experienced maritime pilots on board. 16 bodies have been recovered so far today after an overloaded boat capsized off the coast of the Dominican Republic. Officials say crews were able to pull 11 survivors from the waters off the coastal town of Sabana del Lamar. The death toll is expected to rise. The boat was carrying Dominican migrants and headed to Puerto Rico. Some survivors said dozens of people plunged into the water, grabbing at anything that might keep them afloat. People in Greece are drying out today after heavy rainfall pounded the country and led to one woman's death. An elderly woman drowned inside her home while trying to escape. A state of emergency has been declared in the municipalities of Pyrgos and ancient Olympia. Firefighters were called in to drain the water in some neighborhoods. The rain began falling late yesterday and forced some residents to spend the night outside.